What happens when you disappear? Have you ever wondered what happens when you suddenly vanish from someone's life? No messages, no calls, no explanations, just gone. At first, they don't think much about it. They are used to you always being there, always caring, always holding the relationship together. They believe you will never leave. But then, reality slowly sets in. You are no longer there. This is when the first shock hits. They deny it, convincing themselves that you are just upset and will return soon. But as the days go by, they start to feel a void they never anticipated. They realize that you were not just a presence. You were the warmth, the care, and the sense of security they always took for granted. Now that you're gone, they understand that they cannot control you the way they once thought they could. The irony is, sometimes it takes your absence for people to recognize your true value. But by the time they realize it, it might already be too late. The emptiness when you disappear. First, they convince themselves that your absence doesn't affect them. They believe that life will go on as usual, even without you. But soon, reality begins to creep in, a feeling of emptiness they never expected. They try to ignore it. They meet friends, continue their work, and pursue their usual hobbies. But something is different. Everything feels duller, less exciting. Because you were the one who brought them genuine emotions, warmth, and connection, things they cannot find in anyone else. Gradually, they realize that you are not easily replaceable. They might try meeting new people, engaging in new activities to fill the void, but the emptiness lingers. They start reminiscing about the small moments they once overlooked, the late-night conversations, the times you listened without judgment, the thoughtful gestures they assumed would always be there. The more they try to forget, the more they remember. They scroll through their contacts, see your name, but hesitate to text. They search for you on social media, only to find no trace of you. That's when they realize you didn't just leave, you closed the door completely. And then, they ask themselves, why did I let someone so important slip away? The irony is, people often realize someone's value only after they're gone. But by the time they understand, you've likely moved on, without looking back. Massive curiosity when you disappear. At first, they try to ignore your absence. They tell themselves you will come back soon, or that your departure doesn't matter. But as days pass without a single word from you, a strange feeling begins to take over, obsessive curiosity. They start wondering, where are you? What are you doing? Are you okay? But most importantly, they want to know, do you still think about them? At this point, their mind won't stop. They check your social media, scroll through old posts, reread past messages, searching for any sign of you. But then, they realize you have completely vanished. No new updates, no new pictures, no trace for them to follow. Your silence drives them crazy. In today's world, where it's easy to track someone's life through social media, your sudden disappearance without a single clue leaves them unsettled. They can no longer control you, and that terrifies them. The more they lack answers, the wilder their imagination becomes. Have you moved on? Are you happier without them? Have you truly forgotten them? These questions repeat in their mind, turning into an obsession. They might try to gather information from mutual friends, ask indirect questions, or even post vague statuses hoping to get a reaction from you. But when they receive no response, their anxiety turns into desperation. The irony is, the person who once thought you didn't matter, the one who took your presence for granted, can't stop thinking about you now. And this is when you take back control. By leaving them with no way to reach you, you trap them in their own thoughts. And day by day, this obsession only grows stronger.